There have been a lot of reflections why to undertake a path of inner transformation. And actually observing how people come onto that path and how they join, well, the most obvious, of course, is that most of us, we are motivated by some kind of stress, some kind of dissatisfaction in our life. That's very obvious. If things worked out fine, all right, one wouldn't think of changing anything. So there's a need for the change, and there's a personal wish for transformation. There's a wish to go deeper with oneself, to find into a kind of happiness that is not so superficial, to go into deeper sources of happiness. I think that's for many people a wish, and also to step out of one's fears and this emotional involvement, because we feel, we notice that actually we are also a little bit a burden to others. We are not always so easy to live with. So there is this double motivation. I want to help myself, give myself a more relaxed life, more open mind, and I want to make it easier for others. And then there is a type of people entering such a path of transformation who see that they would love to work in this world, to help, to go into activity, but going into activity with one's own mind not really cleared up, not really, how you say, at ease, then one can create a lot of mess also around oneself with the best of endeavors. And this was for me one of the additional reasons being active politically. I saw that actually we were reproducing the same things that we were criticizing in others, and so there was the need for deep inner work, and that's where one's own benefit and the benefit for others, they come together. People talk about spirituality, but actually it just means working with one's mind, in the sense of spirit, of going deeply into one's mind, into those layers which we would call deeper layers of mind, there where the spirit lives, where the deeper motivation lives, that which gives inspiration for life. And so the motivation to enter the path is also to set free that inherent potential. I sometimes feel that I can be quite fine, that there's so much love, so much openness in me, a fluidity that at other times I cannot touch. And I want to make the difference. I want to touch that more often. So to enter that fluidity of mind, a deeper relaxation that allows for this inner potential to shine through, is actually perhaps the deepest motivation. And it's like this, it's not only for me, it's like making an offering to the world. I offer this guy who in the depths of his being is quite okay. I offer that to the world instead of offering the one who is full of fears and gets angry easily and is worrying and so on. So it's a better offer to myself and to others. So to respond to that wish, then one needs to work on oneself. There is the deep need for mind training. And this leads us into the good old teaching on how you can summarize this path of transformation is, first, we let go of what is unwholesome, what is not beneficial. We step out of these patterns, but this is not easy. And it's like we need to be motivated really to stop harming ourselves and others. Then comes the second step, we learn how to cultivate that which is beneficial. And this is very motivating to see that actually there is a positive effect. And we meet people who have done it already, and their example is motivating for me as well. Because I see, wow, this guy, this lady started like that, and now she's like that. And the difference is so motivating, so inspiring. And then we see we're cultivating the wholesome needs that I have a certain balance in mind. I need to be able to step out of what kind of gets me all, how to say, deeply involved in emotional patterns. And this mastery of mind is actually then the third very important point, to be able to relax in any situation. Actually, that's to open up, to relax, to become fluid. So that's to see that possibility is then the driving force for the beginning, and later on already one's own experience becomes the motivational factor, because I have experiences of how it works, and then it's like like a perpetuum mobile, it's like working by itself. It is a driving force from within, just by the joy of encountering these open states of minds, of being more fluid. Then thanks to that, there is a motivation to continue. So I would say this is how one enters the path of transformation. This could be it.